guards presents a unique challenge. Just what are some of the things that you're seeing from him that he does well that are going to make it tough in the secondary this week?
Yeah, he plays hard. They got a lot of good concepts that they run, and it's going to be really the game just trying to contain him because he brings a lot of life to their program, and he's a very good ball player.
How good were you feeling, or how comfortable were you feeling in that game on Saturday?
It was very bittersweet moment. She just was going out there just trying to make the plays that come to me. Just trying to do my job. I mean, the one on the side, well, they were both on the sideline-ish, but the one on the sideline where I didn't get a return, it was kind of just making my play. I kind of made a play just like that my freshman year. It was my first interception, so it was kind of like a very cool moment just to kind of recreate it in a sort. But yeah.
Was that back at Cal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Is there something, and if you get one interception, you have to get a second, or something? Like, it's a little bit of a trend here.
Nah, it was just, I guess, yeah. I mean, all week, like everybody was saying, like, hey, you're gonna get 2 this week. You're gonna get 2 this week, and I mean, I was kind of preaching the same thing, like, yeah, I'm gonna get 2 this week. I'm gonna get 2 this week. So, I mean, it kind of just happened. Like, I was just going after it. Like, after I got my first one, it was like, yeah, you about to get a second one. I was like, yeah, I'm about to get my second one as well. So it was kind of cool because everybody was saying, my dad was saying, my uncle was saying it, my teammates, coaches. So it was kind of just cool that, kind of kept my word in a sort.
I mean, like, one would have been like a nice prediction. Why 2? Why was they so confident in 2?
We just knew they threw the ball a lot, and we needed turnovers, and we were going to get those opportunities. So, yeah.
Did you feel with Amarian out, did you feel like you needed to kind of step up even more?
No, I didn't feel like I needed to step up more. Amarian does have a big role to fill, but I knew that if I just played my game, do my job, I know, the dudes across from me, Sherrod and Meach, they'll do their job. I know we got big trust in them. And if everybody just plays their best, then we'll be okay in the secondary.
When you look back at the beginning of the season, obviously there were some games that you guys probably didn't have your best defensively, but it really feels like last few games the defense has really come on strong. Do you feel like the defense is playing the best it has been all season?
Yeah, we've been playing outstanding, but there's still a lot of stuff to clean up. We gave up a lot of big plays last Saturday, so it's like cleaning those things up would make us even that much better of a defense. So it's always stuff to clean up, but I feel like, yeah, we're hitting stride at the right time.
What were some of the things that you have cleaned up so far that you guys are better at now as a defense compared to the beginning of the season?
Pre-snap and post-snap communication, we've definitely got that down, knowing where each other's going to be. And, I mean, like I said before, film study is going to be, like, the biggest thing that we always preach each and every week, just knowing indicators and what teams like to do against us.
How insane is 3 turnovers by one guy in a game?
It's special. I've never done that before ever. So I mean, had the 2 Nevada game, and then had the 2 interceptions, and then the fumble recovery by Mick. So it was special.
When that fumble kind of popped out right to you, did you was it kind of just reactions to grab it, or?
Yeah, it was just reaction. I seen Mick had him and like was about to rip the ball out, and I mean Mick's good at that. He did that against Eastern Washington earlier in the year. But when it popped out, I was like, oh, snap, like had to jump on it. I didn't even really like second guess either try and return it or anything like that. I don't know where anybody else was around me. So, it was just reaction, just jump on it.
This will be the 3rd straight start for Max, and obviously he played a lot against Fresno. But as a defense, I'm just curious from a mindset standpoint, how much have you guys wanted to kind of help him out? Because obviously not a ton of experience for him before making these starts. So did that kind of motivate you guys to ramp up your level that much more and make it a little easier for Max?
As a defense, I mean, we're always motivated to go out there and get turnovers and wreak havoc for the other offense. So when it comes to our offense, I mean, we have a lot of trust in Max or whoever's back there at quarterback, and we kind of go out there and cheer on the offense, and we know they're going to do their jobs to move the ball down the field and capitalize on our turnovers and everything. So it's always trusting who's ever back there taking snaps.
I know it's such an emotional night, senior night is,
yeah.
But to go out there and do what you did, I mean, what was going through your veins? I know it's emotional to say goodbye to the blue, but to do it in the fashion that you did, I mean, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. Bronco Nation has took me in, and I mean, had my ups and downs, but I mean, they've always been there, always gave me a lot of praise, and stuck with me throughout it. especially the coaches, Coach D and Coach Warren. They've been with me through thick and thin. Got a lot of love for them because they didn't have me at some rough times in my life, and to go out that way that I did was very special, just kind of like a thank you. But I know the job's not done. We still got 2 more games ahead of us that we're looking forward to, and that's the goal.
Utah State's obviously been a pretty tough place for opposing teams to play this year. What kind of environment are you expecting on Friday?
Expecting a packed environment. I've heard from other teammates that played there before. It's going to be a little rowdy with the student section being right behind us. So definitely going in there, keeping our cool, and just taking our shots. Is going to be like the name of the game, and just not trying to, give up explosives or anything like that. That's going to be the name of the game for us.
How exciting is it, especially after those back-to-back losses early this month, to go into the final week of the season and still have a chance to play for a conference title?
It's a roller coaster that you live in. It's November football. You never know what's going to happen. You might, like you said, we have those 2 losses and you think everything's, off the table for you. But, Coach G's been preaching on finish what you started. And you get blessed with things like, still having that title game in front of you. So, we're kind of holding out everything and trying to finish what we started.
Max was just telling us after you guys won that game, he was watching that Utah State Fresno State game.
Yeah.
Were you kind of, what was kind of your reaction to that?
I was up late too watching that with the family. It was ups and downs. We got some people that we know on the Fresno team that's family as well, and so we was rooting for them to do good, but it was like so it was kind of ups and downs. But I was up watching that game as well, and it was kind of chaotic.
You guys have had some struggles on the road this year. How do you kind of piece together your best road game of the year on Friday?
Just being our best, playing our best football. Everybody doing their job, not trying to play out of body or doing anything that's out of character. Because that's when teams start to crumble and not play their best.
It's a world where you guys can win, and this thing still goes to computer tiebreakers to decide if you're playing for a conference championship. Is that something that the coaches have talked with you guys about? Have they kind of prepped you on it of, hey, maybe we've got to do things differently, or has there been any conversations about that part of it?
It hasn't been nothing crazy about doing anything differently. Talked about it a little bit. It was probably 30 seconds at max. But it's mainly just been focused on Utah State, because we got to win this game. That's the obstacle that's in front of us, so we got to go do our job.
What's Thanksgiving like in the Earby household?
Well, this is really my first one where my family's not going to be at Thanksgiving, so I feel like I know we're gonna have some. I know we still got some family in town, so I'll probably have a good cooked meal today or one of these days. So yeah.
You talked about just focusing on your game and doing your job. That obviously you guys probably see the schedule. San Diego State and New Mexico are going to be playing at the same time that you guys are playing. So does that almost make it easier to just block everything out?
But still, we know we got to do our part. At the end of the day, like I said before, we gotta finish our job. Winning out is going to be our biggest thing, because if we don't win, then nothing else is on the table for us. So yeah.
I know we asked you a little bit about Amarion, but just his injury and how unfortunate that is that his final season's cut short a little bit. That's kind of feel like your partner in crime here these last few years on the football field. How tough has that been? And you also rouse or give him a little jab at all now that you guys many picks this same or anything?
Nah, we ain't really been giving each other any jabs or anything. He's kind of really been in my corner helping me out. Been one of my biggest fans out there. He was in the training room just watching the games and everything, and he was sending the group chat videos, and I was watching him after the game. He was going crazy. But it was kind of sad when he had told me that his season was gonna get cut short and everything. So it's kind of sad for him, because I know how much he put into it, how much he wants to finish out the season strong and everything. But I knew it was the best decision for him as well.
Is it wild how well he was playing? He was not even probably wasn't 100% or anywhere close.
Yeah. It just took a lot of recovery. But yeah, he was playing amazing. Still, even with the banged up knee and everything.
I don't know how many football games you guys have played together, but is it wild that it's done?
Yeah. I was glad that our last one, we ended it up with, 22 passing yards or something like that. So it was still cool like that. But yeah, it's kind of crazy or surreal that our season together is over.
You know, you said going into the Colorado State game, maybe you guys had a feeling like there were going to be some opportunities. On the flip side of this year, you know, Barnes put the ball in the air over 300 times. I think he's only got 4 picks on the season. So what's that challenge, and why has he been so, you know, good at limiting those opportunities?
I feel like as a quarterback, he's been very efficient. And I mean, they have a great scheme that, I mean, he's been running to dang near perfection. So it's like, we're gonna try and give him a lot of different pictures and put a lot of stuff on the defensive backs because we've been playing lights out. So I mean, a lot of the stuff is gonna be on us making our plays and I mean doing what we've been doing week in and week out.
Last January, Marion McCoy kind of got a surprise extra year with the JUCO ruling.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of chatter about, hey, maybe get rid of the redshirt rule and just give guys 5 years. Is that something you've thought about at all? Is it something you've looked into at all, or not had the time?
No, I haven't had the time to really sit down and think about it. Yeah, I've kind of just been trying to finish up this season, and then, I mean, if it happens, it happens, and I'll sit down with the coaches and everything and talk about it. But yeah, I've just been trying to finish out the season.
Sweet.
Thanks, Jeremy.